Hi, we are Team ISEG and I'm excited guiding you through our solution for the optimization of soft mobility drop-off points in the city of Porto. To Porto Digital and Porto Municipality, we want to propose a realistic, feasible and sustainable solution. Hence, we don't want to start from scratch. Far more, we want to maintain as much as possible while introducing smart changes that will make a difference. Coming to our problem formulation, in the objective function, we want to minimize the distance between drop-off zones and the points of interest, which are in our case metro stations as well as hotspots. And to apply this objective in practice, this translates to the following assumptions. First, customers are not willing to walk more than 3 to 4 minutes in order to find an e-scooter. Second, taxi pickup zones are located next to hotspots in the city. Therefore, they serve as a very good indicator for crowded places. And our last assumption is that people in general are willing to substitute soft mobility with public transport. We defined the following measures. First, we defined the utilization of metro stations by the number of stops, and we were only focusing on the top 25% of the most utilized metro stations. Second, hotspots are defined by the most frequently used taxi pickup zones. And third, the distances between hotspots and parking places are calculated by the Euclidean distance. In the first step, we were focusing on which drop-off zones we should maintain and which ones are not ideally positioned. And please feel free at that moment to stop the video for a second and have a look at our decision support diagram on the left-hand side. Right now I only want to focus on the unideally positioned drop-off zones, which are 65. And in the next step we were thinking about where to relocate those 65 drop-off zones. And we decided to support the most frequently used metro stations with additional 10 drop-off zones. And regarding the hotspots, we put a strong emphasis on the hotspots without bus stations close by. And we attributed 30 more drop-off zones there, and we saved 25 drop-off zones for the most popular hotspots. Now coming to our final product. First of all, we are providing a visualization map of Porto where you can see which hotspots are close by to drop-off zones and where we want to relocate the drop-off zones. Second, we are providing a list of drop-off zones that are not ideally located and should be shut down, and we are providing coordinates for efficient drop-off zones.